Hi everyone, this is my back. This is my face. Okay, we have a bunch of saws today. We're gonna take a tree down. We're gonna take down a dead bahutakawa. It's out the back, and then we're gonna do some cutting, and then we'll do some comparison cuts. So we have a selection of saws. These are all my saws actually. I have 11 here, as if you just go. No, just come around the other way. Oh, you
Yeah, it's alright.
yeah, the other way.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so these are all my father's saws.
Yep, so film them from the side as I showed you before. That's it. Here's the 031 AV Super.
It's got a cool still there.
Yeah, well, they say that's from the 70s, that one. The chain on that Soup 031 is not the greatest.
Yeah.
Here's my 4.6. This is my biggest saw that I have. Chain on this one's pretty good. I haven't freshly sharpened it, but I cut with it the other day and it just cuts okay. That's a 22-inch bar. So that's the longest bar I have. Come around here and see if we can get them all in. That's it. So here we have my 019. That's my good, well, it's one of my good common saws, obviously. I mean, it's not a great model, the 019, especially.
They can't make everything perfect.
Well, that's true. It's my 009.
It's got no saw or chain
It's got
on
no
it.
bar on it.
Got no bar.
Here's my 012. You getting these okay?
Yeah, I'm getting fine.
That chain is pretty much poked as well. Not sure if you can see. Here you go. This purlin is a good saw, but I forgot to sharpen that one.
That's
Here's
okay.
my 440. Well, it's not really. It's my 440. The chain is freshly sharpened, but it's close to the line. There's not much meat on those teeth. So this is 40.1 cc, the 440. Now this is my 038. This has a Magnum top end. It was an A3038 AV Super, and Slash has put a Magnum top end in this one. And the bar is a 20, I think, yes, and it's been freshly hand filed.
Hand file.
Hand filed. I filed it by hand. Well, not with my finger, but I used my hands to hold a file.
Yes, you always do your hands to hold a file.
I remember that, folks. And so the 20 will go on the 031, the 038, and the 046, and then the 22 from the 046 will go on the same again, 031, 038, and 046, and we'll do some saw comparisons. Saw and bar and chain comparisons. As I say, we're going to use the same bar and chain for all three, and then swap to the other bar and chain and do all three with the same, so you can get your stopwatches out. Here's the 3.6 Husqvarna 3.6. Husqvarna air injection. The chain is very past the line, and some have been pinged off.
Well, then we need a new chain.
Well, sure, some people would say that for sure. What we will do though is, if you can zoom in on these missing teeth without, some would say that chain is stuffed.
Yeah, I'd say that chain is stuffed.
Well, then I've freshly sharpened it, I've taken the rakers down. We may break off teeth, but I mean, hey, that's another thing that we're going to do today is have a look to see what a chain like this that's destined for the bin, see how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
We'll chuck that bar and chain from the 3.6, we'll use it on the 3.6, then we'll chuck it on the 440. I also have a 40, doesn't have the thing
Tag.
there, but this is the, what?
The tag thing.
Doesn't have the tag, and it's held together by a screw. 1689 to 1989. This was the 300-year anniversary.
Oh wow.
Plastic,
Oh.
40.
Mm.
And it's pretty quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Just for giggles, we'll. Hey. That's pretty quiet compared to, say, the air injected 3.6. Although they're not, powerhouses, they are.
No.
They're roughly 40 cc's, so that might even be 36 cc's. But whether it's 36, whether it's 40. So here we have a 193T. This is very light, and it's probably 29 cc's from memory. So this is underpowered if you want to compare it against a 200T. It doesn't have the grunt of it, but it's light, and if you keep it sharp, as you're supposed to,
It can be pretty good.
yeah, for sure. So that's the 193. It's missing the top cover. Here's the 009. I'm pretty sure I tipped the fuel out of this one. So I'm not going to push my luck and start that. So I need to refuel them. The 019. This is a good saw.
Check the refill thing.
This one has the see-through.
Iron.
Yeah, it has a see-through fuel tank. So if you think I'm going a bit hard on them being cold, I did run them all before we left today. A lot of them hadn't been started for a long time. While we're here, we might as well show off the 031, although I tipped the fuel out of it. I'm pretty sure, did I? A lot of these I hadn't run for quite a while, especially this 031. This is what started it all, actually. Somebody was interested in seeing my 031 AV Super.
AV Super.
AV Super.
Can't forget that bit.
I can't forget that bit. Might as well give it credit where credit's due. Yeah.
Have you tipped the full out of it?
No, it still has fuel.
Alright.
So that's ready to go, mate. And well, while we're here, if you want to see the 046,
It's pretty big. Isn't it your big one?
this is my biggest one. I don't have anything bigger than an 046. So we'll maybe just film them all while they're there. Should be 11.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh.
So that's my stable.
Mm.
And we'll press pause on the video now and we'll show you the